or whenever this finds you. So let's see what's going on for you this week, Capricorn. And I've been having a little bit of problems with the live, so I don't know. Sagittarius live just disappeared, so I'm not really sure what happened with that. We have Triumph for you, number 7, Capricorn. So some kind of triumph or victory could be coming toward you this week. Okay, so you could be achieving something, a victory. All right, and Shadow came out in the reverse, number 18. So I'm getting that you could be doing some shadow work, or you're getting some sort of enlightenment this week after a period of time where maybe you were in the dark. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and North Node. Tell me about Capricorn. Okay, so what's going on in the week ahead for the beautiful Capricorn collective? All right, Capricorn, so I'm getting you could be doing a lot of shadow work this week. Something about realizing, you could have a realization this week about something that you need to clear up. There could be a need to resolve a situation that has to do with money. All right, so this could be paying off debt, or like paying off your debtors, or you could be trying to make some sort of progress as far as your finances go. There could be some need to manage your finances, and you could be trying to quietly go about that, trying to cut corners or save money this week. I feel like this is about you trying to take care of things the best that you can rather than argue. You may have some issues with people regarding how much you owe or some sort of financial decisions. But I feel like you just want to try to take care of things in a manageable, practical way, in a strategic way. You could be challenged about having boundaries. You could be close to losing your temper, but I do see you like being triumphant here and trying to work on like either paying off debt or getting out of some sort of problem resolution. But you're like I said, you could be going about it without talking about it or without getting the help. You could do it on your own. So what is the Hermit in reverse? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to, you could be using savings to pay off debt, or you could be looking at how much you've saved, what you've earned. This could be like evaluating your paycheck or coming to some sort of terms with bills. Like you could be really conscientious or scrutinizing certain bills or certain, I'm getting budget management, how much you've saved, how much you owe, trying to balance the books, or trying to be patient when it comes to paying off things, paying off certain people that you might need to deal with. What is the Queen of Swords? That's your challenge. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to emotionally detach from certain entities or energies that have drained you, and you're just trying to take care of business. I see you like trying to cut corners, trying to set down certain boundaries and not getting emotionally involved in whatever this is. If you owe money, or I feel like you're going to be patiently working things out, trying to find solutions without getting drained or emotional about it. It could be challenging because it could be emotional. I feel like your finances are tied to your emotions or something about that this week. But again, I don't see you wanting to talk about it. You could be angry about how much you owe or something like that. It could be feeling like you're It's like you're taking two steps forward, one step back. I don't know if it's like, but you're trying to get a handle on things without making a fuss or without fighting with people. So this could be like trying to pay things off in increments. But again, I see you trying to take charge of and trying to get ahead of the game. So I don't know if you are trying to pay something off before debt accumulates more, or trying to get ahead of things in your life before they spiral out of control. So you're trying to take steps to improve, but it could feel like you're going backwards in order to improve. But I feel like you're eventually going to have a win with this, but it feels like digging yourself out of a hole kind of thing. But you do have a new opportunity coming toward you with the Ace of Wands. So this could be an invitation to get out and maybe be more active this week. So you're taking care of business, but you're also possibly going to be invited to some sort of activity that will get you up and running. It could be actual running. Maybe you're joining a running club, or you're doing something very active and energized this week. So you could be dealing with people that are athletes, or you're an athlete, or you're going out and working out, or you're getting together with someone that you want to have fun with. So I'm getting there's invites for you. You could be getting invited to go places, to do things. This could be a passionate offer also. Someone could be very physically attracted to you, and you could be very physically appealing to others. Like you're attracting a lot of invitations because of your how attracted people are to you. But Spirit's advice is to stay with the process of paying off bills and trying to save money. Yeah, Four of Pentacles with the World card in reverse. So again, this could be going back to old bills, trying to pay things off, trying to save for a rainy day, and not really overspending at all this week. Being very conservative when it comes to spending. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So again, I see you taking care of business with the Knave of Pentacles. So this could be rebuilding after a loss. Maybe you had a huge payment that you had to make, and now it's time to start planting new seeds, to start investing more time and effort into bringing your finances back to par again. So even if you're taking small steps this week to improve your finances, after a time of loss, perhaps, you're getting news that you can now start replanting, start reinvesting, and start making money on whatever it is. So I feel like you're paying off debt in order to make money. Like again, it could feel like a setback, but you're on it. I feel you're trying to do something about it. We have the Knave of Wands in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I feel like it could feel like you can't do much about it, but you're doing the best you can to make ends meet, to save money. Yeah, you may feel like it's almost like you're in between. You're trying to balance the books. You're trying to you're leveling up, or you're trying to cut your losses. That in itself is going to be the triumph. Just the fact that you're aware of what you've lost, and now you're trying to break even. So just becoming aware and making the first step to improve, that's a triumph in itself. So don't be afraid of, like, don't think about the loss as much as the fact that you're aware of what you did. If you made bad choices in finances, or if you did go through a financial loss, you're now aware of what you need to do, and you're going to break even. But it's going to be that you need patience and planting the seeds to start bringing it up. This is dealing with a shadow energy that maybe you were in denial about, and now you're like becoming aware of the fact that maybe you were overspending, or maybe you had a financial situation that cost you, like, I don't know, maybe you had some bills that you had to take care of, but you're addressing it. That's what I feel like this week is about, addressing these shadow issues. If it's not a financial issue, it could be something about a housing issue, or feeling a lack of confidence in yourself. You're addressing this shadow energy without being conflicted about it. Tell me more about the shadow. Yeah, it's making decisions to juggle things. You might have to pay several different bills. Like I just feel like you're trying to multitask and create balance in all that you do in order to level up. But what is this adventure coming toward you? You have an adventure that's coming toward you. Ooh, it's okay. So you could be getting invited out by a lover or someone that's very attracted to you. So love could be coming toward you. This could be a Gemini or a Sagittarius. All right. So you could be dealing with someone that wants to go out with you. They want to invite you out. They want to get you out of your house. They want to get you, like, maybe they're going to invite you out dancing or doing something. I feel like this is something that you're interested in. Like, it's going to be fun. So this could happen midweek, or by the end of the week. There could be a Gemini or Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, that comes toward you, that wants to get together, have an adventure. They're very attracted. They want to do something physical with you. That's what I'm getting. So let's see, what's the advice for you, Sagittarius? So besides focusing on money, there could be like something coming toward you, a friend, a new love interest that wants to get intimate with you or just have fun with you. All right, let me get one for you. What's a piece of advice? All right, so stand your ground. So standing your ground. Okay, let me see if I can get more light here. So standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. And you did have that victory card, triumph, success. But again, I feel like this is about you standing your ground and maybe just deciding, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pay these bills. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this business, you know, that I need to take care of. So like it might feel like you're not getting ahead so fast, but you're determined, I feel, to be triumphant in your finances, especially if you've had a setback in the recent past. All right, let's see what else is coming out for you. What's the karma that you're dealing with, Capricorn? What kind of karma are you dealing with? All right, so this is third house energy. So pay attention to your ideas and who or what is around you. And this again is Gemini energy. So you could be making new connections. People could be liking your ideas. You might be bouncing ideas off of a Gemini or someone that wants to talk to you. So communication is on point this week. So besides taking care of financial matters, I feel like you could be a great conversationalist this week. You could have a good like banter with a Sagittarius or with the Gemini. You could be enjoying exchanging ideas with them. Okay, let's see what else. What's the message for you, Capricorn? Capricorn, you have appetite. So yeah, get out of your comfort zone. So again, I feel like you're addressing issues that may have been swept under the rug this week. It's time to really pay attention to your finances, get things under control, and not to be in denial. And get out of your comfort zone. It might feel uncomfortable to having to pay certain bills or dealing with things, but again, it's going to feel good because you're making progress, or you will be very soon. It might now be just leveling up. Also, this invitation out, you might jump on it because you're going to enjoy having fun going out with a friend or a new lover. It's going to be exciting, I feel, for you this week. Okay, what is the archetype for Capricorn? What is the archetype for Capricorn? Tell me about Capricorn this week. All right, you have Stag. So trust and thrive. Again, that has to do with trust. Maybe you're putting money into a trust fund. Okay, so trust and thrive. I feel like you're focused on money, trusting in budgeting and finance, and you will be thriving. I feel it by getting focused and fine-tuning that. You're going to be thriving in the near future. Let's see what Moonology has for you, Capricorn. And you could be, I'm getting your, like, I don't know why I'm getting stud. Maybe you're a stud. I don't know. Maybe you're very good looking, male or female. There's something about you. Your determination to succeed. Also, you're attracting people toward you because of your strength and your confidence. It's time to take action. Yeah, we have Aries energy here. Again, I feel like you're taking action about matters that have been in denial or swept under the rug. So you're finally doing something about it. You're not just worrying about things. All right, let's get a sacred forest message for you. Okay, so I want to say Sagittarius. I just did Sagittarius reading. You might want to check that out. Okay, tell me about Capricorn. If you can find it, it disappeared. I don't know why. So we have Dragon in Spirit, change, number 12, Dragon in Spirit. All right, so Dragon in Spirit. So the spirit of the, oh, Dragonfly Spirit. I'm saying, maybe you're a dragon in spirit. Okay, Dragonfly Spirit says, be willing to change your perspective and good fortune will follow. Sometimes you need to back up to go forward. Exactly what I was saying. Take two steps forward, one step back. So as people get older, they find it harder to change. So to activate youthfulness, be willing to make changes without hesitation. So yeah, it may feel like you're going backward, but in fact, you're changing. Maybe you're changing your methods this week about how you deal with things, not sweeping things under the rug or procrastinating. You're taking action to make corrections, to pay debt, to be financially responsible, and to go out and meet new people or meet a new friend. That's what's happening for you this week. So it looks good. I feel like you might feel like you're just taking care of business, but there will be an invitation out that could be quite exciting, and it be an opportunity to exchange ideas and to have a passionate good time with someone this week, Capricorn. So that's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and thanks for joining the live. It's hard for me to see everybody here, but hi and welcome. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for joining.